if only for a second. Just a hitch, maybe. The tiniest crack. But it was enough to suggest that he knew that beauty and goodness were as fake as the horse. The possibility was the last thing you should ever hope for. "His name's Shane," a voice behind me said. I turned to find a girl, older than me, maybe 19 or 20, long dark hair hanging like curtains around her face. "What?" I said, flustered. "Shayna," she repeated. "The guy you've been staring at?" I wasn't staring. My face felt hot. The girl raised an eyebrow. "The horse," I said, trying to recover. "I helped make the horse." "Real lifelike." "It's not supposed to be lifelike. It's supposed to be, like, theatrical." "It's definitely that," she said. "Very theatrical." She was a big girl, not fat, just big, like every bit of her was necessary. Her skirt was shorter than most girls her size would risk. She was wearing a faded hole t-shirt under an oversized army jacket, Doc Martens on her feet. Her jacket was covered with band pins, the Breeders, Sonic Youth, Sleater Kinney. "And what about you?" she said. "Are you theatrical?" Something about the emphasis she put on the word made it more than a simple question. I decided to dodge it. "I'm on the stage crew." Not knowing what to say next, I told her my name. "I'm Ash." "Jenna," she said. "We've been watching you, Ash. People are talking." "What?" "You've become the object of great speculation. No one knows who you are or where you came from, but we have several theories." My scalp started to itch. "I don't go here," I said, resisting the urge to rub my head. "Where exactly do you go?" "Juniper High." "Ah, that would explain things. So you're what, 16? 17? And how does someone in high school find himself making horses for a college production?" "My dad works here." "What's he teach? Maybe I've had him." "He's not a professor. He works on the grounds crew, and he's done some landscaping for Mr. Finster, the director. I'm basically here because Finster liked this thing my dad did with zinnias." I looked back at the stage, where Shane was leaning on a fake fence, looking at a girl. The girl was pretty, with hair like Rachel from Friends, which didn't exactly fit in with the whole prairie aesthetic. She was a head taller than Shane, but the difference in height didn't matter, because he was singing again, and smiling. And that smile was bigger than the stage and brighter than the spotlights. It was such a stupid song, the one about a Surrey with fringe on the top, but the girl was hooked. "And what about you?" I asked, turning back to Jenna. "Are you in the cast? I haven't seen you on crew days." "I'm just a hanger-on. I guess you could call me a theater groupie. The singing cowboy is a friend of mine." Shane and the girl had gotten to that part of the song where he takes her in his arms, and she leans her head on his shoulder, pretending to be asleep. I was suddenly struck by the desire to have Shane's arms around me, his voice whispering in my ear. "He's good," I said, not knowing how to say the rest of it. The voice, delicate like a bird. The smile that lit up the stage. Something in his eyes that was bigger than all of it. Jenna laughed and did that thing with her eyebrow. My face burned again. "You're cute," she said. "Maybe I'll see you at the party tonight?" "What party?" "Oh, awkward. No one told you? I'm sure that was just an oversight." I wasn't so sure. I'd always heard what a bonding experience theater could be, but as the only high school kid in the production, I hadn't exactly bonded with anybody. I mean, the two guys I made the horse with talked to me, but they didn't really have a choice. I don't know.